In order to create a dynamic platform for economic diplomacy, strengthening diplomatic ties and driving economic growth by bringing together Nigerian stakeholders and foreign missions is pertinent. The Nigerian Economic Diplomacy Discourse that institutes a joint effort of the Center for the Studies of Economics of Africa, African University of Science and Technology and other partners will create a dynamic platform for economic diplomacy. The Executive Director of the Center for the Study of Economics of Africa, Chukwuka Onyekwena, said the launch is pertinent in building sustainable relationships that will promote trade and investment relations in Nigeria and Africa at large.
So this is like the launch of what we call Nigerian economic diplomacy discourse. We see economic diplomacy as a key aspect of international economic relations. Nigeria as a country cannot operate alone. Nigeria needs bilateral and multilateral relationship with other countries. So this is a platform that enhances conversations on how to promote trade and investment relations. How can we cooperate better as with other countries to increase economic development as well as more mutually beneficial relationship with the foreign nations. We're trying to drive the evidence aspect into trade and investment facilitation and also do capacity building on issues like trade policies, investment policies. These are issues that are not well known within this region. So we're trying to build that capacity as well as advance evidence-based policy making in economic diplomacy issues.
This is really very, very interesting, and countries who become members feel very empowered. So consensus decision making is very difficult. So whilst it's very empowering, it's also extremely challenging because it means any one member can stop an agreement. So when you talk about how do you foster economic diplomacy, it's very tough. It's very tough negotiating multilateral agreements in which every member has to be in agreement. And
that the whole question of economic diplomacy is one in which Nigeria has a huge advantage because we have a huge market, we have a very large economy, but for us to benefit greatly from economic diplomacy, we must fix our internal position. We must have an enabling business environment. For example, security, is a very big issue and it affects economic productivity. And as we see today with agriculture, food inflation and all those things. And so business environment is very important. And also we need to educate our government policy officials and our private sector leaders and SME leaders on the opportunities for trade. And to focus on becoming part of the global value chain, which is now 75% of global trade.
Nigeria economic diplomacy discourse will be highly crucial in shaping discussions on evolving roles and impact of collaborations for business performance and growth. Norma Omeje for Morning Line with Nancy.